case. No nerf or nothing case.
That's exactly what I thought. It just reminds me of a Nerf gun. That's why I got it. Okay. I'm up. I'm awake. I'm ready to go. Um, that's not turned around, so I can't see what's going on here, which is fine. Okay. We'll leave all this in the episode. You can't stop me. Can't make me change it. Can't make me take it out. I don't even know what's going on. I was asleep as of 6 minutes ago, but before we started this episode, Nick walked into my room.
You didn't even do the pre. Like, welcome to Forever Talking.
I will get to the intro.
I thought that's the first thing you do. All right.
This is the intro before the intro.
You know, like when you lock in, that's like.
You want me to lock in?
No, that's just like the bell.
I'll lock in. Yeah, this is round 12. These are championship rounds. I'm in here with Anthony Joshua.
Oh, you're like Francis, where you get slept.
Yeah, I'm waking up from getting slept, and I'm ready to go. Here we go. Welcome to Forever Talking. We talk nothing forever. My name is Ian Moore, with my commentating partner and co-host, Nicholas. In on today's episode,
UFC.
we got UFC 305, right? Was it 305 that just happened? We got UFC 305 that just happened. We got the NFL preseason that's still going along the way. We got something else. I'm sure there's other things going on in sports that I don't know about. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson had their press conference.
Yeah, it was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch it yet.
I didn't. I watched some of it.
Didn't they already have a press conference?
Yeah.
I just want them to fight each other.
I don't understand the point of doing a press conference when the fight is still over 120 days away.
And we're still not for sure it's going to happen.
I'm eating M&M. You want one?
No.
I just took it.
I'm just laughing because he just woke up and had Diet Coke.
That is every morning.
I forgot when he used to go to school.
It's not a healthy habit. Every day in high school, from freshman year to senior year, we had class together. It was the first class of the day freshman year, right?
Yes.
History class. Every morning, without fail, I would get up. We'd have to be at school at 7:05.
Yeah. I think it started at 7:15.
Maybe it was later. Maybe I left my house at 7:05.
Yeah.
Class started at 7.
Well, freshman year you would have took the bus, right?
Yeah.
So you would have had to get up earlier.
Yeah. But as soon as I started driving, it was...
Oh, I'm aware.
It was that alarm. That first alarm would go off at 6:15, then 6:20, 6:25, 6:30, 6:35, 6:45. And then I'd be like...
Yeah, we got a lot of memories in high school together, but before school, I don't think we have any.
No.
Because you got there right when it started.
Yeah, I'm usually walking through the door
That's that.
5 minutes before that
Wasn't
first...
there like a first bell, like a minute before the other bell or something?
It's the tardy bell. The tardy bell to let you know that you got 60 seconds to get to your class.
Yeah.
So
that's what you're walking in.
Yeah, the tardy bell would go. If I was just walking in the door and the tardy bell was going off, I knew I was fucked. At that point, I just wouldn't try. And that would be often, right? Because I'm still stopping. I would still have my dollar bill, and I'm still going to the vending machine and getting a Diet Coke. Every time.
I don't even know if you... I just remember in history, you never like drink all.
No, I would save about a quarter of it, and then we would go to science, and at this point it'd be warm and gross, and I would just throw it away. Because for whatever reason,
throw it at our teacher's head.
No, she would get very upset if we did that. She gave me a D. It's the lowest class ever. She was the lowest grade I've ever had in high school. Was that fucking D in physics?
I'm trying to think of mine. I had a couple of D's. Maybe like 3.
Did you ever get a D? We're talking grand scheme. We're not talking like all ones.
No. Yeah.
Did you get a D in biology?
I might have. She was a bad teacher, in my opinion. I'm not gonna
We're
say
not going to
who.
throw names out there, but we will throw addresses and social security numbers. No, no, no. Oh my God! It's just there's pandemonium going on.
Yeah,
I
now she wants to bark,
Yeah, now she's protecting the
but
front
I get to
door.
walk in the house.
Unaccounted for, walk up to my room, stand next to me while I'm asleep, and go, "Hey!" And
Okay, puffing.
were you like looking at me for a little bit, or did you turn the corner and then go puffing?
No, I looked. I was like, well, I didn't know how to wake you up. I didn't know how I wanted to do it. I really wish I would have done the TV.
I would have fucked. It was me. I would have fucked. Not fucked you. I would have fucked with you. If I walked in
Do you have it?
and I saw you were asleep, I would have probably like I probably would have taken a picture of you and like sent it to you and Jeff
Oh, that's
And
what I was thinking, but
in a group chat, and then I would just woke you up.
then I would have had to take the picture, and I didn't feel like doing that.
That's fair. I would have let you wake up by yourself.
I would, but I know I'd still be here at 11 p.m.
I would have crawled into bed next to you and go, "Hey, Nothing, it's time to get up to film the podcast. It's 9 p.m. You overslept by 3 hours. I'm tired. I had a big day today. I had a big golf game. Not great. Front nine, really bad.
So you guys did 18 holes?
Yeah.
So how long does it take you? Like 5 hours?
About 4 hours. It's not that bad. And it wasn't that hot today.
Well, it wasn't that bright.
It was just like golfing. Like I took 10,000 steps. I just usually you're not supposed to take that many steps, but I took a lot of steps looking for my ball.
And they did use a golf cart.
Yeah. The first 2 holes, great for me, terrible for Jiff. The back 9 holes on the front 9, great for Jiff, horrendous for me.
Were you by the one out here?
We were in Chesterfield.
All right.
Yeah,
I was say you couldn't talk Jeff into the episode.
we played a really nice course in Chesterfield. And in the back 9, I looked at Jiff and I was like, I'm not taking any irons out of my bag today. None of them. I'm leaving them all in there. So that means no 3-iron, no 4-iron, no 5-iron, no 6-iron, no 7-iron, 8-iron, or 9-iron.
So as you go up, they get smaller, right? Or is it the other way?
The smaller the number, the further it goes. So if you're hitting a 3-iron, which I never really hit a 3-iron, it's supposed to go like 225.
All right. And then if you had a 5, it would only go.
I would hit a 5. I'm 180 out.
Okay, no, I was just confused. Okay, I got it. So as you go up,
Yeah,
this
but
goes down.
they're just.
Yeah.
Golf is a funny game.
What's
Golf is a funny game where I'll pipe my driver out there 225. Today I was hitting fairways with my driver. Sometimes I would go OB. That's the name of the game. But sometimes I was hitting. A lot of the times I was hitting fairways. That second shot, when I'm required to pull that 5-iron out of the bag or the 6,
it's messed up.
you're in that nice flat fucking fairway, and somehow every time, without fail, I'll find a way to hit the ball, and we'll either A, advance it 10 yards forward because I hit the 4 first, or B, hit it out of bounds. There's no in between. So we finish hole 9, we drive back to the clubhouse so I can get myself a cup of DC, a cup of Diet Coke. They had Pepsi.
Some hot dog?
I didn't want a dog this time around. I was pissed. And I look at John, it's like, I'm not taking any more irons out of my bag today.
How is he doing?
I'm probably better at golf than John, but today he was doing a lot better than me. He drove the green at one point because this kid, if he figures out how to hit a golf club, can actually blast that fucking thing like most hockey players. So I look at him like I'm not using any of my irons, which immediately removes 75% of my bag. So it's like now I have my driver, my 3-wood, my 5-wood, my 4 hybrid, and my wedges. So like 6-iron or like 5-iron to 9-iron is eliminated. So like 150 yards out is eliminated.
Using a driver.
So I would hit my driver, and then I would grab a 5 wood, and I would either take some off of it or take some on it, and suddenly we were killing it. So the funniest part of the course is we get to like a par three, we're like 90 yards out, and I can use my pitching wedges, you know, your clubs that go 75, 100 yards, whatever, just to kind of get you from here to there. I was shanking those too, and I just didn't want to use them off a tee box. And he was like, he grabbed his pitching wedge, and he goes, "All right, we're 90 yards out. I'm just gonna chip this up there." And I was like, "Okay." I grabbed my 4 hybrid, which is supposed to go like 180 yards, and he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm not doing it." And I just tapped this fucking golf ball, and it just goes straight and like lands fucking. This is the green. I land right here, and John he was like,
Couldn't do that again.
well, he was like, "Why are you playing? How do you play like a fucking moron and do better than you were doing before?" And I was like, "Dude, if my dad saw me do that, he would be pissed because I'm going out of my way to play the game wrong." Because it's the only way I can somehow advance the ball.
It's like toe ball in it, the ball in soccer.
It is. Yeah. It's like, dude, I would just, I don't have an answer why. I've seen John hit the driver off the deck before. I've never done that. I don't have the balls to do that.
Off the deck?
Like off the floor. Because
Oh.
normally when you're hitting your driver, it's teed up.
Oh, yeah.
And you're in a tee box. I've never taken the driver out of the bag to hit it off the deck. I always hit a 3.
Because he got his freaking golf clubs for free, basically.
He's not afraid to break those fucking things.
Yeah.
They're free. But yeah. I played with just like 4 clubs today. It was a lot better than if I would have had a full.
You clean them?
I'll clean them next year.
I just remember when you were cleaning them that one time, and all mud came out of the hose or whatever.
And splashed all over me.
Yeah.
And the clubs. Yeah, it was great. It was a gallon of pollen and mud that just splashed all over the clubs I just got done cleaning. Yeah, I was really happy about that. Finally, that was my golf today. It's the typical Moore way. Do everything in your power. Instead of learning the right way to do it.
Do it wrong.
Do it wrong because you can somehow do it that way. So I took a fucking hybrid and hit off a tee to advance the ball 90 yards like an idiot. But you know what? It kept the game competitive. And we
You guys
tied.
actually keep score?
Yeah. We're not like going up against each other really.
It's just to compare yourself to like.
Yeah, you're really just
But if
playing.
you're on a different course, I guess it's different.
Like it depends. Like usually that's just me and John playing,
Yeah.
but we're playing ourselves.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I don't think me and John have ever been like, yo, let's go. Straight up. But me and Brett Forstel, every time we're playing, we're facing each
Well,
other.
there's some people you're just competitive with.
He's far better than me.
Is he really?
Yeah. And he's never beaten me. Ever.
How is this?
I don't know. He's always like, you have a better team every time.
Oh, that's
And I'm
why,
like,
it's team.
I'm like, my fucking team's different every time. So, like, get better at the sport, kid.
No, like you try to even teams out. Do you think maybe like he's the star of his team and you're the bad players? You're always
No.
going with
No, I'm the best.
for who you play with.
A lot of times, sometimes I'll play with his brother. But I've beaten his brother too.
I think you said you're usually you're usually on his team though, right?
Brett's team.
Yeah.
If it's,
Or at least for the Father's Day one, right?
yeah, we weren't this last year. I won that. And then it was
You're
me.
just the winner.
And then I just win. And then it was me and Brett versus brothers. I won that. And then 2 weeks ago it was me and Stefan versus Brett and Alden. And Alden can't get off a tee box.
I could see.
So it was really 2v1. And
Golf is hard. Dude.
and we won that.
You
It's
know what
so
sucks
hard.
about golf is like when you first start to learn, when you swing and miss that ball, it hurts. Like you're sore.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's just like
Oh yeah, mentally mad and
nothing boils my blood like golf. and yet I want to go out there as much as
Yeah.
humanly possible. I don't know why. Like,
I just feel like you think you're gonna do better, and you just
I never do. My score on the front nine today was terrible. The back nine I was so stoked about. I want to go back out and keep playing the way I was. Just use the hybrids. But I know next time I go out there,
yeah.
I'm launching a golf ball in the water. I'll kill someone.
You ever like your first hit of the day, you hit it, and you're like, oh, I got 4 more hours.
Yeah. I think every time I've gone golfing. Yeah. Yeah. Our first tee, I hit a pot. I hit one high and to the right, but I found a fairway. But it's the first tee, so you get a breakfast ball. So, because we're not warming up, nobody warm. We're not, we're out there to just start swinging away.
One day you're gonna pull your bag,
Yeah, immediately.
throw your bag out, whatever it is.
Second ball, put it up, put a pot fly out in center field. It goes maybe fucking 20 yards because I got under it, picked that ball up. John slices his, I don't even know what John did. Oh, he hits a fucking straight stinger into the grass, like the tall grass. That ball's gone forever. And then he hits one that just fucking like a boomerang that just comes around. And we're like over there by where our balls are, and he's like, I didn't find it. So I just hit this random one that I just found.
We do that.
That's bad. We're bad, dude. We're bad at golf. We're really bad.
Well, golf's hard, so.
I love it.
I mean, anyone who says it's easy has never played it.
Brett and I are going to Arizona in October to play golf by ourselves right now because everybody who's supposed to go is no longer going.
They're scared of Arizona.
I think we're only going for like 4 or 5 days. Me and Brett bought flights,
Oh, so.
and nobody else did. So now it's like
Was that like where you went in the group chat? All right, guys, we
Well,
bought our flights.
it was going to be me, Brett, Stefan, and Alden. And golf came around, and me and Brett hopped on a call, and we were like, let's just buy these tickets now because they're cheap right now, and then we'll be locked in. And he was like, all right, cool. So we bought them, and then Alden was like, I'm not going. And we went to...
If you can't play golf, I guess.
Yeah, but you really... We're there to go to Arizona. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Jiff might go. We'll see. You want to go to golf? Want to go to Arizona? No. That's fair.
Maybe.
It's a good time. It'll be a good time.
Go watch the Arizona Cardinals.
I won't.
Oh, Kyler.
They're playing the Packers.
First week? That weekend?
That weekend, yeah.
October.
Do you know where it is? Not in Arizona. It'll be in Lambeau.
Oh.
So I'm pissed. I'm pissed about that. Sorry.
Imagine the timing.
Yeah. Blues are in Vegas, so John was like, I might go and then drive to Vegas. And I was like, that's a 5-hour drive.
I'll just drive back.
And he was like, all right, never mind.
Something he wouldn't think. He actually probably would do
that. He thought it was 2 hours. I would do it if it was 2 hours.
5 hours is not that bad, though.
Yeah, but it's like you can't drive there and back in a day.
Yeah.
So it was like we would drive down there, kind of pre-game the game, go to the game, and then drive back that night. Because Brett would do it in a heartbeat. He loves the fucking Blues. For some reason that I haven't.
Well, at least we won in 2019.
Yeah. We'll win again in 2049. Maybe.
We probably won't be alive.
Us, me and you?
Yeah.
We'll be dead. Yeah. We'll be dead by 2030, I'd imagine. Yeah. Yeah, that checks out. We got about...
Based on my heart rate when you woke me up.
Yeah, based on my heart rate being 78 right now, and I've been sitting down for the last 28 minutes. Just because I'm all amped up, My heart rate hasn't come back. I was all jittery in golf today. I don't know why. I was
nervous? You make me nervous, Jeff.
I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I think I was having a panic attack of some sort. I took a personality test last night. God. Yeah, I wanted to find a test because I really miss coaching soccer. So I wanted to find like a test that I could have the next team that I coach take. I want to have the kids take it so I can assess who is a good leader on the team. So I took it myself because I wanted to see how accurate it was. I tested high in assertiveness, self-discipline, dutifulness, and Imagination. I rank the highest in imagination of everything else.
Oh, imagination? What is that? Like, oh, I'm gonna do a bicycle at a random time.
Like like you just like visualize things.
Oh, so it's not a personality test for sports. Was it just a personality test?
It's like like just normal. Like it's
Okay, yeah,
who you
okay.
actually are. So
Assertiveness, aka aggressive.
yeah, assertiveness. It was described as you often put yourself in the position to be the role or to be the leader in the majority of groups that you're in.
Well,
AKA, I'm the fucking captain of the team.
I guess it's true.
I also ranked high in anger, emotional, emotionalism. If that's, I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Immoderation
I feel like passionate would be.
and um, self consciousness. So
And that's when he
basically,
clicked off the thing.
basically the test was telling me, hey, so you're a leader, but when shit goes wrong, you're gonna explode first. I was like,
Oh, you're like the manager at places that just start screaming at their
I,
workers when he gets crowded.
and I was like going back in all the moments I've been a leader, whether it's on a soccer team or I'm coaching soccer or fucking I'm managing at work, and I was like sitting there, I was like,
Pretty accurate.
yeah, I will blow up on somebody, won't I?
You know, when I was a leader
When?
and our chili cook-off and foods, that's why we won.
Oh my god. I'm at my office and I'm in the kitchen and there's a poster on the fucking thing and it goes chili cook off September 9th. And I was gonna take a picture of you, send it to you and be like, time to get Paramount out of retirement. We might see him there. It's redemption.
That's fun. I didn't touch a single thing. All I
Hear
did
that.
was spell chili wrong. So I'm
I
like,
I gotta tell you, I washed a fuckload of dishes that day.
yeah.
You and I
Watch Pear, bunch of chair off.
How about you and I had the goal of being the dish dryer every group we
You
were
know what
in.
I would do? I just remember I would wash the dishes, but I would go so quick, and then I'd take the ones we didn't use, and that's the one I would show her. There was like a couple of times she's like, "Why are these never warm?" I'm like, "I dry them quick.
I'm
We
fast.
use cold water."
I'm fast. Every time I would want to be the dryer
Yeah,
because I didn't want to cook obviously, and I didn't want to wash the
I
food.
liked watching it.
I didn't want to touch I didn't want to touch the fucking food.
Didn't care.
On
I just went ape shit in that thing.
I didn't want to I like whoever was in my group, and I know Jacob's friends with him today. That you and I purposely went out of our way to piss off every single class. I'm not
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna throw names out there because maybe I'll probably likely run into those people again.
yeah.
And
Especially,
they have asked about us before. They're like, how's Ian?
I think
And
it's more you.
Jake, well, it's me
They
mostly.
don't give a shit
Well,
about
they
you.
were like, how's Ian? And Jacob would be like, uh, the same.
No, you're nicer now.
And Jacob, and then she'd be like, yeah, Nick and me, Ian, and Nick did not get along very well.
I know you. We got along. It's
I
just,
was like, no, me and Nick got along. I think she was saying
I
I
know what
didn't
she
get
was saying.
along with Ian and Nick very well, but we didn't get along with a lot of people in that class
Yeah, I
because
mean,
we went out of our way to not get along with a lot of people in
I,
that class.
I just think we fought each other like every 30 seconds.
Me and you?
Yeah, like, we were always messing with each other,
Yeah,
and that annoyed everyone
because we
else.
love each other. But all of everybody else, and I gotta be honest with you, if you're watching this, you sucked in high school. Not you. You guys sucked in high school. The worst type of people. So like if
It's
like
funny though, because I feel like those people that we'd see now, they're better though.
sure. I mean Jacob's hanging out with them, so maybe.
We always hung out with them.
I think we're thinking of different people.
Well, there's only so many people in our foods club.
I'm cool with them now. And I bet they're cool
Yeah.
now. I think what I'm trying to point out is they were the worst in high school. But we were probably
I
also
just
the
didn't know what they did in high school.
they was just it's just who they were.
I'm just like when we went, I was just I was in our own world.
I wasn't. I was entering our world to ruin theirs.
I wasn't. I was like, oh, Ian's over there. I've already done
let's,
the dishes. They don't want me to touch this stuff.
let's go kick him.
I'm gonna go insult her. I'm gonna go mess with our teacher. Try to first say Puffin got scammed. But
Fucking. Yeah, no, yeah,
we
yeah. So
have
what I'm implying is that we all sucked in high school,
yeah.
and I hold no ill
Do you
will.
think we would be different now?
If we were in high school,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean we would be in jail because we snuck into a high school, and we're 20, and we're 20,
Like,
and we're 23.
that's like when Michael Jordan was like, "You guys think you could beat Gold State Warriors?" He's like, "It'd probably take 7 games." Like, well, why 7 games? Well, because I'm 65.
Yeah, take a while. Yeah, yeah, no.
No, I just meant like if we. I don't know.
I mean, I wish I had. I don't know. I hated it. High
I
school
think
sucked.
I think I'd still go there, put the headphones on, and just
Yeah, I would definitely be to myself. I would talk to you.
yeah.
Talk to John and like the 5 other people that I liked. But everybody else blows. Everybody thinks they're the shit in high school.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I mean, this is what this episode's become about is like how you are in high school and how you are before
You get
you
humbled.
before you get to a level of maturity. And then you get to the real world, and then like people start dying, and
Well, there's different
shit
phases.
costs money, and
There's
fucking,
high school, then college is different because they have a different expectation where they're like, we don't care if you fail. So
yeah.
then you got to come better yourself there, and then
Which,
after that,
which is why I would
where we're at.
encourage anybody to go to college, regardless of like what you want to do.
Probably just yeah.
Is in college because like you get there and it's like your teachers are usually going to be like mine. You had like an attendance thing because it was more like you can miss like 6 classes.
Yeah.
Before you're just dropped. But like also that was more of like a don't waste my time type of thing. But teachers in my college, like this is really what college is about, is that you like gain a level of like responsibility where it's like, dude, you're paying for it.
Yeah, it's like
If
self
you
discipline.
yeah, if you don't go, like
Yeah.
that's on
They
you.
don't care.
They don't give a fuck. That's on you. And they will fail you.
I just remember that was the biggest change when I went 1 year.
I mean, it's gas. You should. I encourage anybody to go to college because then you can like learn to be somewhat of a adult by yourself.
You're gonna be individual.
Yeah, but like at the same time, if you go to you can also find a way to be a fucking moron if you go to college.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just work here, dude. I don't know. But yeah, most of you, if you're in high school and you're watching this, you're probably, if we're being honest,
Douche.
a douchebag. And that's regardless of who you are.
Oh, if you're a hockey player, especially.
Yeah, and if your name is John and you're a hockey player who happens to be a big fan of the St. Louis Blues, the chances are you're a giant douchebag.
I'm not going that far.
I will. And like you might be bad at golf and you just are an ass.
I would only throw shade at him if he was here.
No, I'll throw shade at him regardless. And I'll send him this clip because I love him. I love him to death. But yeah, no, if you're in high school, you're probably an asshole. You just don't know it yet. But you'll find out as you grow.
I think they do know it. You think it's cool.
Yeah. You, because I remember back when we were in high school and we were assholes, we were like, "Oh, I don't care. I'm a rebel." Well, I still don't. But but like
we don't go out of our way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a dick now. I mean, the way I'm describing it sounds like we're the bullies, which was funny because that just shows how terrible high school was. That there were actual bullies.
Yeah.
We were just shit disturbers.
Yeah, we were in our own world.
Yeah.
At least I was.
Like we didn't pick on anybody. People picked on people.
Can't pick on someone when you're 5'7".
Yeah. And if we did pick on anybody, it was probably somebody that we knew.
Or my neighbor starting shit.
Yeah.
He don't watch this.
No.
Nor do I care.
No, I know you don't.
I don't like him, and he doesn't like me.
And that will never change.
Yeah, probably not.
That's fine. I mean, I haven't seen him in a while. Volleyball's not a thing anymore, so I haven't needed to go. So it's fine. Let's talk about the UFC.
Yeah.
Did you watch this card?
No. I didn't watch it live because I'm not gonna pay $90 for one fight.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole card. I watched the main event.
I watched highlights of it.
So I got dragged out on Saturday night. I went to go see Brett and Stefan, and somehow I ended up in Soulard. I don't know how it happened. I didn't want to be
Yeah,
there.
you're gonna get shot one of these times.
There's a good chance. Last time I was there, someone tried to. Not the
Yeah.
last time,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I know what you mean.
couple times back. I
All it
guess
takes is once.
that's it. And we went, and I like sat there forever because they told me that there was a bar in Soulard that was going to show the fights. I didn't want to go to work to watch the fights.
Yeah.
So we went to a bar that they wanted to go to, and then when like 11:25 hit, I'm like, I'm walking to where they're showing this fight. And they're like, all right, cool, let's go. So we all walked there. And then I stood up and I watched the main event.
Do they know much about fights?
Besides asking me who's going to win so they could potentially make some money off of it,
Yeah, but do you know like how we kind of watch it to see like the wrestling, the boxing, like
they don't analyze. They're not like
so
they're not good enough to analyze it like who would like when you and I make a prediction,
yeah,
we make it based on
how they fight.
different attributes of each fighter. I
I-
thought Dricus was going to win because he had too much forward pressure. That has ended up why he ended up
Yeah.
winning. But no, they like watching it and they want to watch it, but they only want to watch it if they're putting a bet on it.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, actually, we watched it. Brett didn't put a bet on it until the fight out after the fight already started, because he was like, "Who do you think's gonna win?" And I was like, "I think Dricus is gonna win, but it's also like
Izzy's one of the greatest ever. So.
it's pretty close to call. Like it's not like something I would put money on." And the betting was like 150 to 150. It was right down the middle.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people knew what.
Yeah. Like Drake put, I think it said like $1 million on Adesanya.
Okay, well,
He lost. He lost.
that dude has lost tons of money.
I think I saw a stat where he's like his public sports bets. He's like 43 and 157.
That's better than I thought.
It might be worse than that. I can't remember what it actually was, but it was like it was shockingly bad. Hold on.
Did you watch the fight before it?
He put on 450K. He's 1789.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate.
I mean,
I know people only highlight when he loses, but he loses a lot.
now a community note says here that this was made up by someone for fun. Drake has not made that many bets publicly, but I don't know that to be true. These Twitter community notes are good. I like them. I like them a lot.
So you didn't watch any of the other fights though?
No, I just didn't care. I know that what was that guy's name? Something France.
Kaya Kara France.
Yeah,
I told you I like that dude.
he won by knockout, I
Yeah,
believe.
that's crazy at flyweight.
Yeah, or he got knocked out. He won by knockout, right?
Yeah. He knocked him out once and he knocked him out again.
Yeah. And then I watched the main event. I watched the whole main event.
Yeah. So
I
kind of watched highlights. So you watched it live, right? So what do you think of it? So like who was winning? Because like I was watching where like it kept skipping, you know.
Yeah. The first one, the first round they were even, not much to go there. I thought Dricus won the second round. When did it end? Did it end the fourth?
Yeah, he took him down in the second. Now that I remember.
Yeah,
and he almost got him with the rear naked choke in the second.
Yeah, he took him down in the second, so he was going to win the second no matter what. The third one was pretty close. I thought Dricus still won it, and then the fourth one he got him down. He's just so much bigger and stronger and is always moving forward. But then I thought about it while I was watching it. I was like, Pereira's bigger and stronger and is always moving forward. And Izzy dealt with that just fine.
But it's different.
I think it's an Izzy issue.
Well, Pereira doesn't go for takedowns.
True. I mean, true. I think like watching this, I think it answers the question on if Izzy's on the downcline.
Yeah.
Or the decline. And to me, it looked like that could be the case.
Yeah, he probably is.
And it would not surprise me.
Because in his prime, this was like a perfect matchup for him.
He's, I mean, like, he didn't really deserve the title fight anyway.
No, but like I said, I'll never complain with him because he was so.
Yeah, I could really see him wrapping it up. I don't know if he said anything. I haven't seen any interviews with
I think
him.
he said he's gonna. I just saw a caption. I didn't actually watch the video. That he's gonna take a while till his next fight.
That makes sense. But he took a while
Yeah,
in between this last one and the one before it.
yeah. So
And he was in great shape for this fight. He was in a lot better shape than he's ever really been.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just there seemed like there was everybody in the bar was pissed that he
that he lost.
lost. Because he's a fan favorite.
See him cry in the press conference.
I didn't see the press conference. Oh, I like the press conference before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
see
saw
him
him.
cry.
Yeah, he started to tear up.
Yes,
I can't. I don't even know what.
something about servants.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay clear of that conversation. I didn't. I think I saw the clip. I just don't remember what they were talking about or was paying any attention to the press conference or
They're
the.
just talking about basically arguing who's more South African.
Oh yeah.
It's basically what the whole.
I okay.
You see, one of the funniest things is I watched the post fight conference with Drakus, and they're like, so they're thinking about going to South Africa. Do you think they think having Sean Strickland go there would be a bad idea? Do you agree?
Yeah, I think that would be a bad idea. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Refer to Twitter. Um. Yeah, I would not. If your next fight is Sean Strickland versus Drickus 2, I would suggest doing that not in South Africa.
Yeah.
Um, well, it would do very well in South Africa.
Yeah, it would.
A lot of people would show up.
Somehow I feel like Sean Strickland can come the fan favorite anywhere though.
Probably not there.
I could just see him somehow.
I don't. He's probably like Chael Sonnen in Brazil or Colby Covington in
Oh
Brazil.
yeah. But
Uh,
but like the difference, Colby's putting on an act. This guy actually means it.
there's truth to that.
This guy, I just like watching. It would be interesting. But
Well, I would watch it.
oh, I would too. I
I
just
just I
need some good security.
yeah, you would have to, and for one guy, maybe it is worth it at that point because you're just loading up some security for one dude. Nobody else is gonna get fucking beat up there except the guy who's talked shit on that
Yeah.
country forever. Um, oh, Sean.
So do you think that should be the next fight?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he's waited. He did it. Sean did what he needed to do for the company. He lost to Drick. He beat Izzy, lost to Drickus, which he probably didn't win.
Yeah. Well, it was like 50-50.
It was close. Then he did what a company guy does and went and fought Paulo Costa, and now it's
Yeah.
now it's he needs to, which is fine.
Yeah.
I like that. It's good with me. I would do. Yeah, I would do Strickland versus Duplessis. Maybe do Izzy versus Paulo Costa if Izzy wants to fight again. I think Izzy's probably wrapping it up.
Yeah. Or he can fight the winner, or he can fight Chimaev if he wins.
I think that the winner of Whitaker and Chimaev is getting the title fight.
They probably should.
So I don't think that that's going to happen. I think they're going to try to get Drickus and Strickland in here in December.
Did he take a lot of damage? I didn't.
Drickus?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, neither of them took damage. Just one guy got
Yeah.
choked out. Despite when he fought Strickland, where he got beat the fuck up. So that makes.
Strickland's jab is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Strickland got beat up too. So it's not like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a really good fight. I mean, Strickland versus Duplessis is obviously next.
Yeah. I hope so.
It's not even. Like, there's no really debate there. Whitaker and Chimaev still needs to get settled.
So hopefully that can actually happen.
Yeah.
When do they fight? They fight next pay-per-view, or is it the one after that? No, because the Fear one's next, right?
The Sphere is next.
Yeah, that one's bad.
Yeah, and that card's not a good card.
Yes, I know. The only fight is Sean O'Malley and Marab.
I think they're going to be fighting in 307. John Jones will be in November. UFC 307.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
Oh, he already announced 307. 307 is headlined by Pereira. Again.
Who's he fighting?
Roundtree Jr.
I don't really know who that is.
Yeah, I don't care. 205, yeah. When is Whitaker and...
Well, they're not gonna highlight it. I feel like when's that Ilya versus Max Holloway?
Um,
Is that 307?
that's 308. Whitaker and Chimaev. Didn't they
I think they announced it.
announce this fight?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on that Ela versus Holloway card.
That card's
Because I remember they announced 308, but they didn't finalize 307 yet, and 307's got a pretty decent card.
I don't know if I've seen it yet.
It's he just announced it like literally 4 days ago, something like that. Yeah, I gotcha. You got Aljamain Sterling fighting versus someone that I don't know very well.
It's from Russia, so.
Kayla Harrison's fighting.
Oh, she's badass. She should be already fighting for the title.
Kevin Holland's fighting. Jose Aldo's fighting. Stephen Thompson's fighting. Pena's fighting. So it's like a lot. It's like 5.
6 decent matches.
Yeah, it's like 5 big names that we know who aren't fighting people that we really care about.
Someone else out because he's got that touch.
Yeah. He talked about going down and fighting.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, did you see what he tweeted?
I actually did.
Pereira said he would go back down to fight at
One more
185. He has no chance of making it to 185 again. There's no way.
And then if he did somehow,
Dricka said, Izzy knocked you out at 185. Imagine what I would do. And I was like sitting here and I was like, I think he might kill him.
I don't think so.
I think Pereira would kill him.
Oh yeah, Pereira would kill him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think Dricka stands a chance.
The only reason Izzy knocked him out is because Pereira got overconfident.
Yeah. And Izzy did a great
possum job.
Yeah, he hit
him perfect.
He did an insane Izzy strike thing that he hasn't been able to do in a long, long time.
And he'll probably. He got that moment in his career.
I don't. Yeah, if he ever got back down to 185, I'd be terrified of whoever he's standing in the octagon.
I'm terrified for him.
I'm terrified.
How hard that would be to weight cut.
He would die, I think.
Yeah.
I think he can make it if he removed his left leg.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only way. He would have to chop off 50 pounds of a leg to make it. I think that. So UFC 305, then 306 is going to be in September. 307's in October. 308 is in November. So I thought they were going to do John in November. So maybe they're doing John in December. Which means we're never going to fucking get Aspinall.
I know. That's so frustrating.
What is... I mean, I know that they're both ready to go. John Jones versus Stipe.
I mean, his fight's not settled yet. It literally should just be replaced with Tom Aspinall.
John Jones versus Stipe Miocic targeted for main event of UFC 309 on November 9th. UFC 309. 308's in October 26th. So maybe it is November because they're going to have 2 pay-per-views in October, it looks like. They're going to have 307 on October 5th. And then
308.
308 on October 26, and then they're gonna have UFC 309 on November 16th, which will be 1 year after the original scheduled fight between John Jones and Stipe Miocic, which means Stipe, who was already too old then, is now a year older, and he would have been
And he hasn't fought in a while.
a year longer since the last time
Jeez.
he was scheduled to fight, which was still.
And it also means McGregor's not fighting.
Yeah, Dana is like, yeah, McGregor's not fighting in December. And then McGregor went on Twitter and he goes, Dana, you're fucking what, mate? Yeah. Why?
Dude, he's yeah. Put him and John Jones on the same card.
He's not I mean, why not? Just do it.
What?
Just do it on the same card.
I guess he probably doesn't want to because they're both such big names.
I get it, and it's probably smart business.
Yeah.
But like, we gotta move some shit along here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other way that you can do it without like Connor not getting the main event spot or John not getting the main event spot. So I understand it, but like, I would love for that to happen in December, but I imagine that they want to get Drickus and Strickland in December.
Why?
Just to get him going, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
what about Leon Edwards? Get him going. Or not Leon. Oh, I forgot. He lost.
yeah, he lost.
Bilal.
I could see Bilal fighting. I mean, if you can get Bilal in November for a co-main event spot, because
I don't think he'll do co for them.
well,
Oh, Bilal actually.
well, he should because he's not a main event draw. Let's be on. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I would hate to lie to each other here, but
What are you looking for?
is there? I don't know. I was like looking at the camera. I was seeing if it was saying something. Yeah, I would. Bilal should be stoked to be on a John Jones card.
Yeah.
And then just do Drickus and Strickland in December.
All right.
I mean, if you can fit 2 pay-per-views in December, then I would love for Connor to be on one of them.
Yeah, but I think they've already said he's not fighting this year.
Dana said that, yeah. And then Connor threw a rant on Twitter, and Dana was like, "We'll fucking just see what happens." I don't know.
I don't know why. I don't know who's the problem. I still want to know.
Well, I think they were willing to give it to him, and then he pulled out for a broken pinky, and then Dana's just gonna be like, "You'll fucking fight whenever I have something on the schedule." I tried to give you a fucking spot, and you blew it.
Yeah,
So
I just feel bad for Michael Chandler.
I feel bad for Michael Chandler too, but also I know Michael Chandler's gonna get a bag for it. So, is it like it's a couple mil? So like, is it that worth it? I don't know for him. Maybe like a couple mil. I don't know I don't know his finances, but maybe that money's life changing to him. But I mean, it's probably a couple million.
Yeah.
I don't know. January, if you get him in January. Yeah, it's just like it sucks. We had it. It was right there. I mean, we lost Connor and Chandler. We lost Mike and Jake. We lost KSI. We lost a great summer of fights. It blows. And we got Jake and Mike Perry, which was an ass beating. So
after the first round, you knew.
Well, I knew. You knew pretty early on what was going to happen there. I don't know. It blows, but there were some good fights that we'd missed out on this summer. But I'm hoping that
they make up for it.
Yeah, I just don't know when. I mean, UFC 308 is great. UFC 306 is like the only thing interesting. Like the Sphere is the selling point on that.
And
O'Malley. Besides that card's kind of a stinker. 307 has some good fighters on it.
Yeah, there's not really.
Like, there's not like a fight on there that I really want to see. I really want to see Ela and Holloway. I mean, that's going to be a banger. And I really want to see Whitaker and Chimaev. And that one's going to be a banger. So I think, like, the card that you and I are probably going to be waiting out on is UFC 308.
Yeah.
And then, I guess, John would be next after that.
I hope he loses.
I hope he loses, too. He won't. Because he's fighting What did Asmal
And then,
call him?
and then he's
Call
gonna,
him Joe Biden.
yeah. And then he's gonna. I'm pretty sure he said something. I think he's gonna retire after that.
Stipe
No, no,
or
no.
John?
John.
Oh, I could 1
I
million
think he
percent.
said something like he doesn't know how much longer.
Yeah, piss off, bud.
He's
Heavyweight champion, my fucking ball sack.
yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely retiring after this, which is
He
fine.
wants no part of Tom Aspinall.
Good. I mean, hey, whatever floats his boat, dude. It's good with me. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
probably gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah, I was gonna say we talked a little bit, so we don't need to do football
Also, I mean, we could just briefly say that Caleb Williams looks really good,
preseason.
but it's the
It's
preseason,
preseason.
so who
I'm
cares?
pretty sure Kenny Pickett last year looked good in preseason for the Steelers.
I think somebody said that.
Now he's on a different team.
I was watching the McAfee show where he was like, when they were like, the title of the video is Caleb Williams gonna be really good? And someone was like, remember when Kenny Pickett looked like the greatest quarterback we've ever seen in the preseason?
I'm pretty sure. I remember
Now
watching
he's the third stringer for the Eagles.
because I think Pittsburgh didn't they play Cincinnati last year, like the first game or something. Or something. I was watching Pittsburgh. I remember like, where's this high power offense that we saw in the preseason? And I was like,
It's the preseason.
yeah,
I mean, you could see like things a quarterback does,
yeah,
like he
tendencies, but
like he throws it accurately.
I just think defenses don't try as hard because you're not trying to get hurt.
What defenses don't? I mean, you're playing the third stringers,
But like if you're a starter,
and he is an unbelievable amount of time in the pocket because the pass rushers are third stringers. Um,
I play my starting blocker, so offensive lineman
yeah, he
starter.
did. They did. I mean, I think he looks good, but I think
Yeah,
it's the preseason. I don't ever want to like take what happens in the preseason. But I'm excited for this weekend.
what's this weekend?
It's again preseason, but it's the third week preseason,
Oh,
which means
some starters.
Big Daddy Rogers might be getting in.
Oh
And if
yeah.
he's getting in, I'm going.
Everyone grasp because it might be 4 plays only.
We have a busy weekend at work this weekend, and I might step away to go watch this one drive.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in
I remember last year whenever he got in, I was in Washington D.C. and I was with my family. I shit you not, Nick. We were at the White House, outside of the White House. I could throw a rock and hit Joe Biden probably. Like I was that close. I was on the fence. I could
there. He
touch.
was never in Washington D.C.
He wasn't there, but I
In,
like
Delaware.
there was fuck. It was kind of scary. There was Secret Service everywhere, and I like you could touch the gate, but I was afraid to because I thought they were gonna shoot me. So there's like Secret Service everywhere. There's SWAT everywhere, but it's a tourist place, right? You're
Yeah,
outside the gate.
you're allowed. Yeah.
You're allowed. So I'm just like watching. I'm looking at the White House. I'm checking the time. Jets are about to play football. My family's with me. It's my mom, my aunts, my cousins, and I like look at them. I was like,
I gotta go watch.
I have to go.
This is where your personality test comes in.
I was like, I
I'm
need.
gonna lead us to a bar.
I was like, we're out. I'm out. And she was like, well, we're about to take a picture. And I was like, you're about to take a picture. And I just started walking, power walking back to the city to find a bar, any bar that had the Jets game on.
Because you gotta first find a bar and then second find one that shows it.
I found one and I like sat at the bar and I was like, you need to turn on the Jets game. And they're like, we're in Washington, D.C. We watch Commanders here. And I was like, today you're watching.
AKA Redskins.
I was like, today, yeah, today you're watching the Jets. And he was like, all right, fair. And he turned on football. And then my family walked in behind me. And I'm like, mesmerized watching
How was
Aaron
that
play.
picture?
Huh?
How was that picture, guys?
Yeah, what?
Oh, we didn't take it because you weren't there.
Did you Photoshop me in it? I was mesmerized. So I literally.
So you got to watch a little bit last year.
Yeah, I watched the whole preseason game. I remember every play. I remember the first play. Whipped it out to Garrett Wilson out to the left. Just snapped it, threw it immediately when he got it because he only had 0.3 seconds in the pocket at one time. Second play, I believe, gave it to a running back who made a pretty good chunk. Then he started becoming the play action king that I know he is. And then I think he got sacked. They went 3 and out. He skied one over fucking Tyler Conklin's head. He threw a pretty good pass to Garrett Wilson, threw another pass to Garrett Wilson that got called PI. Then they were like 10 yards away. Rodgers got into a fight. And then he threw like a fucking beautiful spiral over the shoulder pass, perfect coverage to Garrett Wilson for a touchdown. And I remember watching that, and I was like, I'm so ready. And then I was shattered.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was coaching soccer, and I turned on the season opener, and then I watched him hand it off to Brees Hall for like a 60-yard game, and I was like, oh my god, we're so back. And then my phone started to spiral, and when it came back, Rodgers was walking off the field. I was like, they took it from me, Nick. That was today.
I remember.
And then my phone just went ding, 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 ding from 7 different people telling me Rodgers got hurt to laugh at me because they knew how excited I was.
Yeah.
And it was taken away. But now I get to see my old hippie uncle play football again, and I'm very excited about
to
it.
see how he looks.
Yeah, it's preseason. He might play. I don't know. I think he's going to play. If he doesn't play, I'm going to be pissed. You'll see me lose my fucking mind next week on this episode.
Personality test.
Anger. Ranked high in anger. But yeah, we're going to wrap this one up. Do you have anything else to add?
Nope.
Do you have like link to your OnlyFans account that you'd like to mention?
Nope.
Okay.
Today's private.
You might be able to find me on Nick's OnlyFans account as I was just asleep upstairs, and I don't know what he was doing before he woke me up.
I should have put something on your head. Like a Sharpie or something.
You just had a giant cock on my head this entire episode.
Tell you now, hey, we probably gotta refilm this.
I'm not going to. I would delete it.
Don't worry, I put a green Sharpie so they won't see it. What's gonna outline you?
It's a big black. It's like a fucking it just glows yellow sometimes.
Like a penis shape.
Yeah, it's a cock. Yeah, I'm done cutting shit out of these episodes. So if you draw a cock on my head, I'm leaving it in there. We're going raw every episode from now on.
All right.
All right. We're gonna wrap this one up. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Forever Talking, where we talk nothing forever. It's time for me to go back to bed.
Yeah.
Go back into hibernation. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, adios, bye-bye.